afterthought. Oh my god, it is! That thing looks cool. Jesus, the power it uses. I love that ring. Okay, so now we can actually finally get into this. So the chemical reactor, yes, you'll all remember we built this thing last time with the chemical reactor, which we're going to be making this thing called this whatever dust. And this seems to be the best way of making it right here, which is going to give us fluorine gas. But we're going to have to make this thing called, we're going to do this in a certain way, is that we're going to have tanks and a chest. And hopefully this works the way I want this to actually work. So I have the input, and I have both inputs right next to each other. I wonder if I can, no, we're going to leave them as that. We're going to leave them as that. We're actually going to now do, actually, yeah. Okay, so we got to figure out this. Okay, so now that I now have that, now I'm going to look at, so this is the gas that we're looking at. So do I have everything? I just have everything. Yo. Nah, that's nice. And it just goes into a regular chemical reactor. You don't got to think of anything crazy. I like that. I like that a lot. Alright, before we go off and do our pattern type of deal, let's make more patterns. There we go. So now we got more patterns making. Now let's go set this up. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this right here. So, and I'm going to throw the pattern in here that's going to say the autonomy stuff. So we're going to put a chest here, and then we're going to put this here. Something like that, and then we're going to have it actually output like that. So that should all work. And now what we're going to do is the next best thing is that. So then that should straight out just work. It should go in, get outputted through this, all the way into that, and now we just do the same that with item pipes here. Now all of this should be exactly the way I want it to be, which is very, very good. Now do I have a close? I don't think this is going to be enough. It was just enough. Okay, there we go. So now that we now got that, we also are going to need to put an output on this. Yeah, we're going to go give it to make more. Okay, now that I'm realizing, for me to do this, I actually am going to need 2 hatches. I'm actually going to need to work with 2 hatches here. So, yep, so I need 2 hatches for this to actually export. So what I'm going to now do is, this could be way easier if well, whatever. It doesn't exactly, that cannot work. That actually cannot work. They'll screw everything up. Okay, now let's just quickly do this. This will have to work like this. There we go. So now we have all these interfaces connected. So these should all directly output the things I need. Because when it comes to making this dust, this stuff, where is it? This stuff right here, chemical plant. Oh yeah, no, we're not even. Wait. Oh, I did the wrong thing. This goes in a chemical reactor. It doesn't go here. Oh, my fault. My fault. I set all this up for no reason. Okay, totally my fault. Totally my fault there. So we have that done, that stupid acid stuff. So now we should. So it needs an input of. Okay, actually, this should still work. Actually, everything should still work. I'm just going to need to set up a an HV output for all of these. And then, actually, this all should actually still work. Actually, not me thinking about it. Honestly, I think it should still work because I'm not putting up anything there. So, yeah, no, that should still input with the photonic whatever into it, and also the dust into this chest, which should go into there, and then which I don't think that, yeah, that's a low HV. Do I have a HV somewhere? Alright, let's now get rid of that because that isn't gonna help. Oh, wait, this is an input. I need to make it an output. Okay, I could do that in the system. I have whatever that is. I must have it in the system and not place the thing down. Like I said, I knew I had it just like that. Now, oh, we have multiple in the system. Oh, well, it's just called I just got stuff. All right, so if I do that, now we have the input and it works. So now that should output all of the items there, just like that. All right, there we go. I went up and redid a little bit of it just to make it look a little nicer, and it looks actually really functional. I would say it looks functional. But the only way to know and find out is if I need that dust, which I'm going to set all of this up. I think I have the Terranium already set up. So we're going to go off and now actually, because I think I needed to go down the line of making hot. Yeah, it was the hot stuff. Oh, I went off that entire route to make that. I'm going to have to shut that down because now I have this. Radion gas doesn't matter. Okay, now we're also going to have to make sure we put that in a vacuum freezer. Oh, the cold vacuum freezer. So we got to put it in the vacuum freezer right here. Yep, this vacuum freezer. All right, this is Teridium. Now we're gonna throw that in there. So is that in here, that hot? I don't think so. I think I was making it. I don't know how I was making it, but sure. Okay, now I need to make sure I shut this down. So what's the crafting recipe for the original way I was doing this? So right here, so that would be in a blast furnace, a ZPM blast furnace. Wait, what, did I even have this? Yeah, look, I have the sulfate dust. It's like I don't have the next piece here. I guess we'll find out if it all works, because yeah, I have no idea. Okay, so now that we now have let's see, where's the ingot? Ingot. Do I have multiple ingots here for this stuff? No, crud. Is there multiple ingots? That's what I want to know. Plates? I have plates. Okay, make this, which is, it's gonna go through that process route. No, don't want that. So if that's saying so, I need to, it's here. Is this it? Oh, it is. Liquid helium, hot helium, liquid helium. That's the new one. Let's take that out and let's, I don't know what this one even is. So we took this one out. Now let's give it a try. Alright, let's see. So now it's still trying to craft it. Okay, so I have to get rid of this part, the salt, that sulfate, whatever. I have to make sure I get rid of that. So that's in a electric blast furnace with hydrogen gas. Wait, did I throw that somewhere, not knowing that it's not gonna work? I threw it. Wait, no, that's not it. I thought that was it. Oh, never mind. False alarm. Hydrogen. So none of these are gonna say. Wait, these are. Oh, that's not hydrogen. That's nitrogen. Huh, yeah, no, I don't think this is nitrogen. No, it's not hydrogen, I mean. Where did I put this thing? Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Is this it? Oh, I found it. Yep, get rid of that. We no longer need that. I'm just taking stuff out. Get rid of it. Get rid of it all. Get rid of it all. I don't want it here. Okay, now let's try to make this ingot. It should go through the way I want it to. That's good. There we go. So now that it went off and I said start crafting, I now need to make sure this entire process works. How much of a headache? So now it's making oh wait, does that mean it's working? That's what I want to know. I want to make sure what I set up here works. It says it's rightly formed, but I don't know if it's working. Enriched, is it working? I actually cannot tell if it's actually working. Is this something over here that's running? Please tell me that wasn't that enriched. Oh no. Uh-oh. Please tell me it's, well, then it would have came up as broken. I'm so lost. Okay, yeah, it literally says right here, it takes 2 dust to make that. So it's saying, it's like the system knows it can make it, but it's struggling at the same time, so it's gonna take liquid helium. Of course, that's for that. Helium gas to make more if it needs to or whatever. Hydrogen, fluorine to make the one stuff. What is it getting stuck on? Because that's what I need to figure. Oh, it's right here now. Now it's not working at all. Huh, so it was getting stuck at the enriched. Oh boy. Oh wait, hold up. Wait, wait a minute. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, I'm about to remove those. Alright, I'm gonna switch that. I need less stuff in this panel. I need less stuff. I don't need all this extra junk. I need to know what I'm looking at. Let me come over here. Let me remove this. I'm gonna redo this pattern. Okay, now I'm just gonna make sure enriched. I don't want that. I want this stuff. So from what I could tell, I don't want any of this secondary stuff here. Enriched, I don't want any of that here. I only want that dust. Okay, I want to make this look as simple as possible for me, because there is way too much, and like, I don't know. But for right now, let's just try this again. It says it's scheduled, but it's not outputting it. Okay, so that's seemingly now an issue. Why is it not outputting? This should work, right? Do not push. Maybe I can't do both. That would probably make sense then. Yeah, it seems that it's literally struggling to craft that. So it's struggling to craft that stuff. So it's struggling to craft the literal ingots. It's the literal dust itself. So, why aren't you output? It's not importing. That's my issue. Well, it made that stuff, so we don't need to worry about that. I just actually struggling to, I don't know. I'm going to have to figure this out. I'm going to have to figure this out in some way, shape, or form. Now I have to figure out how to make this actually work. Okay, I'm going to try this again, and I'm going to see how this goes. So let's craft one ingot. I wanted to see if it even pushes the liquid, because I think it pushes the liquid first sometimes. It's not even doing that. Okay, let's break this. I don't want. Oh wait, it would output anyway. Do that. It's not outputting anything. Huh? What is? Let's break it and just replace it. Well, okay, it's not even doing the thing I want it to do. Why it's not even outputting it. It's not even doing anything. What is actually wrong with this thing? Like, it's like broken. I don't know what the actual issue is. Now quite does, Floormint, it should straight out just work. I did this a million times already. Why isn't it? I put it in here. ME provider. It should output into either both of these. Okay, yeah, no, I do have 12 of this auto stuff. I don't know why it's just like not outputting. I don't know like exactly why it's actually like not. I'm going to try, like, this isn't seemingly like it's working, so we're gonna try something else. Because from what I could tell, it seemingly likes to, yeah, that's an input. I was just making sure that's also an input. Let's do something like this. Throw this here, and then maybe it might work. I don't know, man. I have no idea. I just want to know if it's actually going to import the liquid into here, and it's seemingly like it's not. Okay, let's try something else. Let's take this pattern. Let's get rid of it. Let's just see if it can actually just input the liquid itself. Because I don't know. It's just being very, very funky, and I'm not liking it. It's getting annoying. Okay, that time it actually imported that stuff. So what if I put a chest here? I need this to now input the stupid items. That's kind of the whole ordeal now. Now I need the items. Okay, so now that I have the processing. So it says that it works. Why doesn't it work with... I don't know. Hold on. It's seemingly like once you put two things, it just breaks. That's an issue. How do I fix something like that? That is a issue. I don't know what to think about that. No, actually, like, I can only do this. So you're saying I can only do the way I'm doing this with items and not liquids? I guess the only way for me to actually like automate this in some sort of way is that I change this up and I have this as the input for the items. Well, not the items. I have this actually input the item to go through all the processing. Or actually, maybe it wouldn't be so rough. I mean, hold on. Actually, maybe I'll have... I don't know. Which one would seem to be rougher for it to do the dust? We'll just do the dust. Because what my plan is now is pretty much throw everything else out the window. We're just going to straight out just import the stuff. Because I can't get this to work. I don't know. So we're not going to like stress over it. So we're just going to do something like that. So this is just going to start out just straight out importing. This is also going to need a new pattern. Okay, so we don't want that. We want this to actually be made in with the pattern things over here. Which do I have? I do have room. Which we're going to make this and make it safe. We're only going to have it stacked to 1. Really no reason to be at the stack to even more. So there we go. Alright, there we go. Something like that. Okay, so now that we now got that. Now we're going to now test this. Okay, now. Oh, wait. Is it still going? Because yeah, I was about to say because the items aren't there and it's trying to make more. I don't want it for it to make more. Now, that should now straight out. This should now work. After thought. Oh my god, it is. That thing looks cool. Jesus, the power it uses. I love that ring. That ring looks nice. And from what I've been told, we're probably gonna need to make a lot of these from what it looks like. So yeah, well, I got it to work. This is a setup I have to use because it wants to be weird. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe there's a better way to use a Planet Logistics. I don't know why it doesn't output 2 ways, but I guess it only outputs 1, and that's literally really freaky and annoying. Oh, bro, what? Those look even cooler. Bro, these things are looking so cool with their colors. I think now it should be over here. Maybe I'd already finished because when it cools down, it's pretty dang quick. No, it's still not done. Yeah, okay, so now it needs helium gas. Wait. Liquid helium. Why is it like not working? Okay, let's first of all, we're gonna switch this up again. I think that was just my fault. It's okay. Hold up a second. The way the system I have everything set, I don't need it to make liquid helium. So liquid helium, yeah, isn't a thing. It's already there. It's already there. It's not needed. That's my fault. I messed that part up. It doesn't need to make liquid helium. It's already there. It's already in the system. It would have never worked because I messed that up. Okay, now this should now finish and craft up really quickly. And there we go. Our first whatever. Oh my god, we did it. We did. I now have it actually automated, so it actually works. Now it seems like our next thing on the list is going to be the Mark II, the fusion reactor Mark II, which seemingly is just like the best idea I could see. Instead of making, I don't know, it's just seeming like I just take this one and just upgrade it. Because you can use the exact same stuff. Like I can just keep the same setup here and just build around it, so I don't have to build multiple. So it's seemingly what I'm going to need to do. So yeah, I don't know. Do I already have the Mark II done over here? Like I don't even know. Like I don't even know what I got in here. No, I don't. Huh. I do need to build another assembly line though. Okay, I think I was trying to get all the items together. Yeah, that was the whole issue, was that I have to get all the items together. So it looks like I have everything all the way down to the plates, and now I just need to do the wires and the fusion core. We'll worry about that later. Let's do this. This should probably be very simple. Yeah. Okay, so now we have that. Okay, so now I need to worry about the fusion coil block, which doesn't take anything else. I might be able to straight out just make this. I don't have the regular plate. Okay, no, that's very simple stuff. This is just gonna go in a bender. Okay, so now I have to make the small fluid pipes, which are just formed as small pipes, which I do have somewhere in the EV range. So it's somewhere over here. I have small pipes. Wait, is it small pipes? Yeah, it's small pipes, right? It's actually small. It's small pipes. Okay, right there we go. Small pipes right there. Now we have small pipes done. We now have that done. So now we have everything for the fusion cell. So maybe we should, I don't know, I'm not gonna say maybe, because oh boy, this gotta go in an assembler now, and that will make me the fusion coil blocks. Okay, so now I have that. So now we have everything down for this, which we still gonna need for that. Okay, actually that's not that bad. Okay, maybe it's not half bad. I don't know if I'm going to need ZPMs. Maybe I'm going that. Maybe it's gonna force me to. I think that's just one upgrade from that. But golly, oh yeah, you can also like switch out stuff for glass, fusion glass, which would it make me use less? How expensive is fusion glass? Fusion glass, how bad is it? Actually, it feels like something I would have already have done. Fusion glass. I already have it done. When? Okay, I guess when I upgrade this one, I'll just trade it out with some fusion glass so I don't have to use as much as these Mark II casings. Okay, let's see. How difficult are the Mark II casings? They take fusion blocks. Okay, not bad. That's not crazy. But whatever. Okay, so it takes another ZPM, and it takes stuff that I have. Oh, cool. Cool. I don't need to do any stupid stuff. Honestly, I think I should practically have everything to actually start making this thing. Oh, that goes in a clean room. Oh, never mind. Never mind. That does not go there. Oh, never does this. These both go in a clean room. That is 100% my fault. Ew, both of these go in a clean room. Okay, so now I have to make 16 CW whatever. So I'm going to need 16s of those. So how much is this? 32. Oh wow. So I should actually be able to be able to make this really nicely. Okay, hopefully we have enough PCB for this, but that should probably go by really quickly. It takes a lot of power But I'm hoping we have enough PCB for this, because this thing drains with PCB pretty quickly. But we do have about 100. Okay, well, it's draining that really quickly. Okay, we should have more than enough. It hasn't. Okay, we have. Yeah, we should have more than enough. We're already 22%, and we've already drained. Okay, we're good. Okay, I'm not as afraid right now. Okay, yeah, we'll just let that go. Whew, I was actually afraid for a second. Okay, there we go. So now we have the reactor Mark II there. Okay, well, yeah, I also had to see I ran out of power, and we're like literally out of power. So now we have the ability to that. So now we should have the ability to now craft this. We're just gonna get rid of that. Actually, I don't know if I have those liquids over there. We'll have to check. Okay, so that's the last one I can put in there. I can always switch them out. So let's see, soldering. Do I have soldering here? I do have soldering now. Do I have this Vanadium Gallidium? Vanadium Gallidium. I do not. How wonderful. Well, I went off and put in the auto crafter to make liquid this Vanadium stuff, so it should now eventually fill up, because I told the system to actually make it right here. So amount to request. Wait, did I put solder? I put soldering. Oh, well, oops, wrong one. Oh, well, it went off and started working, because I tried to change the number to 1, but whatever. So that should do its work, I'm hoping. So yeah, working till hold. I wish it didn't do that. I wish, I don't know, once you turn it off you're able to edit it, but you can't. So well, we just go. Hopefully we'll see if this has any in it. Okay, cool. So now we have liquid vanadium in there. So well, we'll just let that go for now, which it just needs, I think, a little bit more. Yeah, it only needs a little bit more. We'll let that go. Now we should have everything. So this is what we're after, is the stupid red teridium, which is actually used to make the next level stuff, which, golly, we're actually getting really close. Like, we're getting to the part where it's like, okay, this is getting really, really close. So we actually have to focus on, also, we have energy hatches. Do we have all this other do we have ZPM stuff like this? Dual. What the world is a dual? Item fluid inputs for multi-blocks and what? Does that mean that's like both? That could save that. Oh wow. Huh. Is this what I'm looking for right here? Yep, that's what I'm looking for. And now when it comes to this other one, I'm looking for that. It seems like I don't have them like that. Okay, so let's see here. So ZPM, do I have those drums? I don't have the drums. Okay, which goes in assembler level 2. Okay, cool. So assembler level 2. Okay, there we go. So there's one, and then there's the other. So something just like that. So now we have the both of those. Okay, cool. So now that we have the both of those, we're gonna throw them. Actually, we can't just throw them all in one, because I think one takes one, the other one takes 2. Yeah. Okay, so I made this one needs 1, and then the other one's going to need 2, which I think is just a little farther down right there. Yep. Now I think I should now have everything to actually upgrade this thing. Well, I have the inputs. Now it just comes down to the point of making the thing. Well, okay, so now I have everything for the job. So what we're going to do now is to literally upgrade the thing. I don't think that's actually, yeah, it's actually not gonna work. Okay, so I have a lot of stuff in its areas. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna replace this piece by piece. So I'm gonna replace now the energy hatches here, which I already know where probably most of the stuff is. Oh, I need a wrench. Hold up, there we go, break that. Yep, I had to wrench it, and now I know these go here. Where are the other things? Oh wait, I still need these, so I'm gonna put, oh, these are gonna explode. Right, let me get rid of these. Okay, something like that. So I gotta do that to every single one and make sure they don't explode into a bazillion pieces. Alright, the inside is all completely, well, not completely done, but it's mostly complete. I got rid of all of that. So yeah, no, this is, oh yeah, I gotta make more energy things. I don't know, maybe I should do the inside, but I don't know. Oh, it all feels like how much I actually feel like doing. Okay, so it's just literally piece by piece, me replacing a piece by piece. I thought I was gonna have to make like multiple of these. You don't. You actually don't. You just upgrade them as you go. So yeah, real fun. And oh, my trusty pickaxe. No. Okay, there we go. So now that I've replaced all of those, now what? I guess I can replace all of the hatches. So these are the output hatches and these are the inputs. So let's do all the outputs now. So, oh god, don't tell me this is gonna be that annoying. Oh, it's gonna be annoying. No, no, game, no. I don't want you to be annoying. I have too much. I need an extra row in my inventory. Greg Tech has too much stuff. I need an extra row of inventory. I literally do. I never have enough space. I think I did it. I think I did it. Okay, it's a little funky, and it's a little annoying, but I think if you do something like right here, oh my god, right here, no, okay, that didn't do it. Something like right here, bingo, that's the sweet spot. So I kind of gotta place it like right over here, so I kind of gotta, that's, okay, whatever, I'll pick it up and then place it right there. Yeah, that's what I'm supposed to do. Yeah, okay, yeah, no, I'm actually figuring out a lot. I was hoping I'd have to place blocks in there. I didn't feel like doing that and then breaking it later. Oh, okay, well, this one might be a little bit more of an issue. Is this... Okay, yep, nope. This one, I'm actually going to have to place some break blocks, because, well, I have a thing here, and, yeah, I'm not going to be able to do it the way I wanted to do it. Okay, cool, there we go. So now that we have... I think it's the inside ones. Now it's the inside ones that I now need to do. Okay, let's just get rid of all of them. I'm tired of this. I'm so tired of this. I'm tired. There's too many. No, there's literally so much. Oh, and like, I probably could have already had this built if I just, like, kept this one here and just built a new one. I probably could have. Okay, so now I'm gonna focus on these right here. So that would be these as the inputs. So, yeah, now I have to figure out how I'm gonna do the input. I may have to just get cobblestone. I feel like it's gonna be way too much of an issue trying to do it. Oh my god, I'm bopping my head. I think it literally might be just way too much of an issue. I don't think there's going to be... Actually, no, never mind. I might be able to just... Oh, never mind. I am overdoing it. Okay, so now that I did the entirety of the top, now I just got to do the bottom, which I don't think should be... Yeah, it's not going to be that much of an issue because that block right there. Yeah, no. Okay, this is moving a lot quicker than the other one. Okay, now I think it's literally... I think it's now time for me to place all of these blocks. I think it's now time for me to place every single one of these slowly but surely. Every single one of these have to go. Oh my god. Is there like no faster wrench? I probably could make a faster wrench. I'm just lazy. And there it goes. It's now been made. The reactor Mark II is now done and it's formed. I think now for this to actually work again, I think I'm going to actually need to redo the pipes here really quickly, because I think it actually breaks when it does that like forming. I think it actually breaks parts of pipes, but let's fix this really quickly. But now we have it done. Besides, I just need to change these out, but overall we now have a Mark II. We're getting there. We're gonna end up finishing the Classic Stargate before we know it, I'm hoping. But golly, it's still gonna take some time. But yeah, now we have the Mark II, which now we have the ability to make liquid Terranium, which we'll focus on next time. And then once we have the liquid Terranium, we could then, I guess, turn it into Zoid. Wait, is that what we're after? Like, I don't, what the absolute runic? Stargate, please tell me that's not what I'm making. Please tell me that's not what I'm making. Please tell me that's not like a future thing I need to make, because Oh, I'm making ingots out of it, so I have to like then turn it into ingots. That's what it is. So it's not that. So then it's ingots, and then those ingots are going to get turned into foil, and then those ingots that get turned into foil can be used to make a network switch. That is one of the major reasons why I'm doing this, but also this also is going to get used to make Terranium coil blocks, which then also will allow me to also make all the hulls, the energy hatches, and oh wow, which, oh, I see. So it's actually going to be able to make me cleaning wait, what? For automatic maintain cleaning as a clean room for automatic cleaning. Oh, that's interesting. And then we'll also be able to make the Sterling classroom now. And then after that, I think I should be able to move up here and then move on to the actual, well, not this. This is, oh, that's after, once I make the actual HV, which I have to make a data module, which I don't even know how to do that. Okay, that doesn't seem that hard. But yeah, no, we're getting there. We're actually like, we're almost there. We're almost there. We're almost done with this page. And then once we're on that, done with this page, we can finally move on to what I would call myself the final page. Or of course this, but I don't want to do that. I think this would be like my final step into Greg Tech. I think so. Unless people actually want me to, you know, do this. But I honestly, I'm not feeling it. Like this, I have to like make other machines and stuff. Like I have no feelings on the making any of this. Like I think I could, like it's not much, but when I say it's not much, it's just gonna take a lot. But yeah, well, we're almost done. We're almost done. We just, now that we have the Mark II reactor, we'll now start making everything else.
Forever, you waste my time, say you change for the better. You split right down the middle, and all your lies come surfacing.